Hey guys, this is ZebraGirl, and today I am finally bringing you Q&A Part 2. I know it's been quite a number of months since I did a Q&A, but the only reason that was because I didn't get enough questions asked for like another episode straight away. So I've decided that if I get enough questions within a week or so, I might do these weekly or something. Or I might just gather up all the questions at the end of the month and do these once a month. I think that might be the better idea. But without any further ado, I'm going to do these. Now, I got some of these off of my recent video that I did asking you guys to give me questions. And I also checked my first Q&A video, which you can find in the channel. Like, if you just scroll down through, you'll be able to find it. There were some other questions asked on there, so I've put them down now. I haven't got a lot of questions, but at the same time, it's better than nothing. And if I ever get loads of subscribers on here, I'd like to continue doing this to stay connected with my people that I care about, my zebra army, more or less. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, Molly Xbox Girl asks, who would win in a fight, Nightmare Moon or Queen Chrysalis? Now, I'm a massive MLP fan. As you can see on my radiator, I have every single pony on there, and it makes me extremely happy. Now, I've seen all of the seasons from season 1 to the newest season 7 episode 3, and I absolutely love it. Yes, there are a few disappointing surprises and some amazing surprises too, but I think in general they're all good. Now, who would win in a fight? Now, Nightmare Moon has got very close to beating Princess Celestia. Sorry, I forgot the name for a sec, 'cause I haven't seen it in a little bit. I'm waiting for the episodes to collect up so I can binge watch. But she did get stuck to the moon for like 1,000 years, and then she plagued Ponyville in darkness and all that kind of other stuff. But in the end, the elements of harmony did defeat her. Now, Queen Chrysalis, on the other hand, she actually managed to defeat Celestia 2 times, and that was in the Canterlot wedding when she was pretending to be Shining Armour's fiance, Cadence. Sorry, I haven't seen it in a while, so trying to think about these things is kind of hard. And in the recently done seasons, well, not recently done, but the season 6 finale, when Starlight, Trixie and Discord all went to the Hive to try and save everyone. So, personally, I reckon Queen Chrysalis might be able to outdo Nightmare Moon, even though that they are both equally as powerful. With the stuff that Queen Chrysalis can do, she would be able to do a sneak attack and all that kind of other jazz on Nightmare Moon and be able to get the advantage. Personally, I think Queen Chrysalis would win. Fan Reader Love You asks, let me do that again. Are you going to do some Jacksepticeye X Reader stories? Now, I'd love to do some Jacksepticeye X Reader stories, but the problem is I have read some of them on my Wattpad, and I have asked some of the creators before if I can read their stories, and most of them have said no, which sucks, because I prefer to ask permission instead of just doing it out without them knowing. Sorry, my hair is like really messy. But if you guys want me to read a Jacksepticeye X Reader story, send me a link in the comments and I will read the first chapter. If I like it, I will contact the person and ask if I can read it on my channel. If not, then I'm really sorry, but yeah. The reason why I haven't read any is because most of them I've read in my spare time. So, yeah. DJ TJ Draw asks, do you like to read? If so, what is your favourite book or book series? Now, unfortunately, reading books to me, personally, is really, really boring. No offence to people who read books, like, no offence at all, because I think people who read books are pretty cool people. But personally, I don't like to read books. Like, I've got manga and stuff like that underneath. I've just butchered that name, I'm so sorry. Underneath my bed and stuff like that, and occasionally I do read that, but that's something else compared to a book. So no, unfortunately, I do not read books. Olivia McGraw asks, sorry if I butchered your name, who is your favourite YouTuber? Now, if you guys have been with me for a bit of time, you should probably know that my two favourite YouTubers are Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Now, the reason why I like these people is because of how much they care about their audience and how much dedication they do putting into their videos. And they even inspired me to even start this YouTube channel. Now, I have got another one, but I don't use it and all that kind of jazz. It just wasn't going anywhere, so I started something new. Now, I first found Mark when he first played Slendytubbies, and that was donkeys ages ago. I can't remember how far back, but that was the first YouTube thing I ever created so I could watch him basically and subscribe. And that was even before he had 1 million subscribers, so I am really, really happy to have like stuck with him for a really, really long time. And I've been with Jack since he started the Turbo Dismount series that he did, which again was ages ago when he was still in the log cabin, which is really insane. But as well, when he was playing one of his Turbo Dismount videos, I commented on one of them, like, because he said he mentioned Markiplier and stuff like that, saying, oh, we copied him and stuff. And I just gave the genuine question, oh, you know Markiplier? And then I actually got a reply back, and he's like, yeah, I do now. Which is insane. Like, back then, I would flip my shit over that. And yes, I am probably going to swear during this series. But yeah, those are my two favourite YouTubers. I just explained why, and that's why I love them so much. Cassidy Taylor asks, do you like anime? And if so, what is your favourite? Now, I am a complete weeb. Okay? In my window, I have got loads and loads of objects that you get from Akibento, because I have absolutely wanted to do these for ages. Now, I've played loads of anime related games, like Honey Pop and Honeycam Studios. Not the greatest example, yeah. But yes, I absolutely adore anime. And my two absolute favourite is Kill la Kill and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now, I love these because, one, Kill la Kill's art style is amazing. I absolutely love it. And the fact that they have clothes that gives them incredible powers is also amazing. And again, it's super sexualized, but at the same time, it doesn't matter about that. It's because of how much action and all kinds of things go on in it. It is absolutely fantastic. I might not have seen it in a while, but Kill la Kill is fantastic. A Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is fantastic. I absolutely love it. With Elric and his brother, it is fan-bloody-tastic. But during, some of the seasons, I did get stuck in the middle and didn't come back to it after a couple of months because I was busy with a few things and dealing with some things. I didn't have time to watch it. But when I got back to it, I forgot how amazing it is. But the only episode that really does still kind of bring a tear to my eye is when the dad turns his daughter and his dog into a being, and the fact that he does that is so sad. Because he did it to his wife as well, which also, like, if anyone found out, I'd beat the shit into him. And if I ever met him on the street, if I was in that world, I would make sure his brains are all over the bloody floor, to be honest with you. Not to be gory or anything, but I really would. Critical Ball 90 asks, do you like Steven Universe? If so, which character do you like? Now, again, I absolutely adore Steven Universe. Now, of course, like, it's got completely different ways that it's uploaded on Cartoon Network. It's all over the place. But when you binge watch them all together, it is absolutely fantastic. Now, I actually have 2 favourite characters, and all the others are my second favourite, like all the fusions and everything like that. But my 2 personal favourite characters are Amethyst and Lapis Lazuli. I absolutely adore them. And the reason why I adore them is because they kind of remind me of myself. Like, Amethyst is, like, carefree and thinks she can do whatever she wants, but at the same time, she has her doubts, like, being, like, when she's meant to be, like, a massive quartz-shouldered soldier when she's really just, like, a small quartz. Which, I don't see a flaw in that. That's awesome. And that I also relate to Lapis Lazuli because, like, she was trapped in the mirror and she kept getting captured and used as a prisoner. And, like, that got her really upset, and it's really hard for her to trust people. Which is, for me as well, because in previous things that's happened in my life, I've been used and stuff like that, so I know how, like, her being used as a mirror to tell the future and stuff like that is kind of, like, something that I can relate to her. Even though they're not real, I still think they're my both favourite characters because of the way their plot development and anything else like that is absolutely fantastic. And the last question is, sorry if I butcher your name, by the way, Kaela Huston asks, when will you do more Darkiplier stories? Now, as you guys know, a while ago I finished my Static and Love story, which you guys absolutely loved, by the way, and I'm really happy about that. But at the moment, I am currently working on the sequel to Static and Love, and I haven't had the chance to read any other Darkiplier stories. Because on my channel, not to be rude to anyone else, but I would personally want, like, some of the stories that I've made on there, because I can't publish them because it's using someone else's character, and you have to contact them and that lot to see if you can publish your story and stuff like that. And like, all my friends have said that my stories are pretty good, so some of my friends are subscribed on here, so that's probably why. And plus, I like to play games as well, so... But at the moment, I wouldn't be able to play games because some of my room has changed. But, yeah, I would like to do more Darkiplier stories. So, if you guys have a Darkiplier story that you think is pretty good, put the link in the comments so I can read the first chapter and see what it's like. And that's it for Q&A part 2. Now, if you guys want a Q&A part 3, please place your questions in the comment section below. And if I get more than more than 8 questions, then I will happily do a Q&A next week on Thursday. And I don't know if there's going to be any more videos over this week, because, again, I'd like to do games, but I can't because something's changed in my room which doesn't allow me to record anything at all at the moment. So, games are off the question for now. So, I guess doing vlogs and reading stories was going to be my only option for now, which I'm happy with because that's like my main thing anyway. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave your questions in the comment section below. And don't forget you and the Wattpad links for the story that you want to be read. And I will see you in the next Q&A. ZebraGirl out. Bye!